everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fango, here to review episode 4 of Sword Art Online, Alicization arc. So with this episode, well, I thought the fight with the goblins was really exciting. I was like, this is exciting, this is some good SAO fighting right here. Like, that's what SAO is really good about, is choreographing fights like that. And I'm like, oh, that was good. Kirito went in. I'm like, yes, boy. Oh, man, I'm just like, you go. I was so hyped. I was like, oh. And when he got injured, I was like, oh, ah, hey. And when Yujiro got injured, I was like, ah, yeah. But anyway, I was just like so shooketh. But, yeah, so after that, happened, they got the goblins to go away, everyone was fine, everything was fine. I was like, thank you. But Kirito heard this voice in his head of, I'm assuming that's Alice for some reason, because she's in the central city. I don't know, but I'm just like, okay, that's weird. So that's the thing. But after that, Yujiro has the sword, and so Kirito also has the sword, and they start using it a lot, and, after using it, and also the fight with the goblins got Kirito's durability thing up, so he could use it, blah, 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 and unlike things, Kirito usually gets the cool sword and stuff. Not this time. Yujiro gets the cool sword, and I'm like, finally, that's great. I love that. I love that little, I like that, because, he trained how to be a swordsman, and then he mastered the sword, and he cut down the tree. I'm just like, yay! I'm just all excited about it. I'm like, yay, you did it, boy, I'm so happy for you, and I'm glad Kirito's not the one wielding the sword. Because, Kirito always gets the cool ones, and it's just nice that another character gets the cool one. But yeah, that was just really entertaining, and so Yujiro chose his next calling, which is to be a swordsman. Of course, it's kind of obvious. So now, Kirito and Yujiro can start their adventure to the central city, and I don't know how long that's gonna take, because this thing got confirmed for so many, 4 cores or whatever. Like, how long is it gonna take to get to Central City? Gee, I don't know. But interestingly enough, the next episode is called Ocean Turtle. And I'm just like, okay, we're gonna deal with some ocean crap going on here. Meanwhile, that was said by, I believe, Asuna's voice actress. So I'm like, are we gonna get some real world stuff, like what's actually happening outside of Kirito's brain membrane right now? Because thing is, when he got injured, he was like, this hurts more than it does in the virtual world. What the frick is going on? Again, maybe it has to do with this whole brain signals and crap like that. I have no idea. Maybe in the real world they were injecting him with a shot, and I don't know, in the world in his mind, it was a giant gash on his arm. I don't know. But anyway, that's just something I thought about, because, like, what's happening to his body, in the real world right now? Like, I'd like them to show something, anything, just please. Also, I paid attention to the opening this time, and in there's a baby, and I'm like, hello? So I'm slowly trying to piece together what is going on here, Maybe, I don't know, I don't want to say it yet, because I don't want people to confirm it yet, but I saw that, and I'm like, something came in my mind, and the scenes that followed after it, I'm like, interesting. So I'm gonna keep that in my mind for a later date, but it's just something intriguing about that opening that I never noticed it the first time I watched it. I noticed it now, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm just like, that's very interesting. But other than that, this is a very entertaining episode. I very much enjoyed it. Enjoying SAO is a great thing. I like to say that I enjoy it, because I don't like to be that person who got on the hate train, because it was the hype train, hate train. To say you hated SAO was cool to do, but now it's cool to kind of say you like it. I don't know. But yeah, so I always like SAO. I never had a hate phase for it. But anyway, what did you guys think of this episode? What do you think is going to happen next? And I'll see you guys in whatever I review next. Bye!